Hi friends. The book I have for you today is Abiyoyo. Let me show you this first picture. It's based on a South African lullaby and folk story. And I think I might be able to find the singing version of Pete Seeger's, so I can play that for you in a little bit. Once upon a time, there was a little boy who played the ukulele. Around town, he'd go clink, clunk, clonk, clink, clunk. The grown-ups would say, "Take that thing out of here." Not only that, the boy's father got in trouble. The boy's father was a magician. He had a magic wand. He'd go zoop, zoop, and make things disappear. But he played too many tricks on people. He'd come up to someone about to drink a nice cold glass of something. Zoop! The glass disappears. Someone doing a hard job of work. Zzz, 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 zzz. Up comes the father with his magic wand. Zoop! No saw. See that? He made the saw disappear when the man was cutting wood. He'd come up to someone about to sit down after a hard day's work. Zoop! No chair. People said to the father, "You get out of here too. Take your magic wand and your tricks, and you and your son just get." The boy and his father were ostracized. That means they made him live on the edge of town. Now, in this town, they used to tell stories. The old people used to tell stories about the giants that lived in the old days. They used to tell about a giant called Abiyoyo. They said he was as tall as a tree and could eat people up. Of course, nobody believed the story, but they told it anyway. One day, the sun rose blood red over the hill. The first people got up and looked out the window. They saw a great big shadow in front of the sun. They could feel the whole ground shake. Women screamed, strong men fainted. "Run for your lives! Abiyoyo's coming!" He comes to the sheep pasture. He grabs a whole sheep. Yow! He comes to the cow pasture. He grabs a whole cow. Yunk! Men yelled, "Grab your most precious possessions and run! Run!" Just then, the boy and his father woke up. "Hey, Pa, what's that coming over the fields?" "Why, son, that's Abiyoyo. Oh, if I only could get him to lie down, I could make him disappear." The boy says, "Come with me, Pa." He grabbed his father by one hand. The father gets his magic wand, and the boy gets his ukulele. They run across the fields. People yelled, "Don't go near him! He'll eat you alive!" Would you go near him? There was Abiyoyo. He had long fingernails because he never cut them. He had slobbery teeth because he didn't brush them. Stinking feet because he didn't wash them. Matted hair because he didn't comb it. He raised up his claws. Just then, the boy whips out his ukulele. Abiyoyo, Abiyoyo. I think Pete Seeger sings this better than I do. Well, you know, the giant had never heard a song about himself before. A foolish grin spread over his face, and the giant started to dance. Abiyoyo, Abiyoyo. Oops, there he is. Abiyoyo, 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 yo, yo, yo. The boy went faster. Abiyoyo, Abiyoyo, yo, 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 yo. Abiyoyo, yo. Abiyoyo, yo. Abiyoyo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Abiyoyo, yo. The giant got out of breath. Abiyoyo, Abiyoyo, Abiyoyo. He staggered. He fell flat down on the ground. Up steps the father. Zoop! Zoop! People looked out their windows. He's gone. He disappeared. The people ran across the fields. They lifted the boy and his father up on their shoulders. They say, "Come back to town. Bring your darn ukulele. We don't care anymore." And they all sang, Abiyoyo, 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 yo, 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 Abiyoyo, yo, 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 Abiyoyo, yo. Abiyoyo, yo, 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 Abiyoyo, yo, 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 yo. And there's our story. I will see if I can find the Pete Seeger. Hold on. Okay, let's see if we can do this.
Once upon a time, there was a little boy, played the ukulele. Bloop, 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 bloop. Grown-up said, "Get that thing out of here." Not only that, the boy's father got in trouble. The boy's father was a magician. He had a magic wand. He'd go, zoop, zoop, make things disappear. But he played too many tricks on people, someone doing a hard job of work. Up comes the father with his magic wand. Zoop! The saw disappears. Someone about to drink a nice, cold glass of something. Zoop! The glass disappears. Coming to someone just about to sit down after a hard day's work. Zoop! No chair. People said, "You get out of here too. Take your magic wand, and you and your son." And the boy and his father were ostracized. Means it made him live on the edge of town. Now in this town, they used to tell stories. The old people used to tell stories about the giants that lived in the old days. They used to tell a story about a giant called Abiyoyo. They said he was as tall as a house and could eat little children. Of course, nobody believed it, but they told the story anyway. One day, the sun rose blood red over the hill. First people got up and looked out the window. They saw a great big shadow in front of the sun, and they could feel the whole ground shake. Women screamed. Strong men fainted. "Run for your lives! Abiyoyo's coming!" He came to the sheep pasture, grabs a whole sheep. Ow! Comes to the cow pasture, grabs a whole cow. men yell, grab your most precious things and run, run! Just then the boy and his father woke up. Hey, Paul, what's coming over the field? Oh, son, that's Abiyoyo. Oh, if only I could get him to lie down, I could make him disappear. The boy says, come with me, father. He grabs his father by one hand. The father gets the magic wand. The boy gets the ukulele. They run across the fields. He was yelled, don't go near him! He'll eat you alive! There was Abiyoyo. He had long fingernails because he never cut them. Slobbery teeth because he didn't brush them. Stinking feet because he never washed them. He raised up with his claw. Just then the boy whips out his ukulele. Abiyoyo, 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 Abiyoyo. Well, you know, the giant had never heard a song about himself before. And a foolish grin spread over the giant's face. The giant started to dance. Oh, yo, yo, oh, yo, 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 oh. Boy went faster. Oh, yo, 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 yo. The giant staggered. He got out of breath. He fell down flat on the ground. People looked out the window. They said, he's gone. Abiyoyo disappeared. They ran across the fields. They lifted the boy and his father up on their shoulders. They say, come back to town. Bring your damn ukulele. We don't care anymore. And they all sang, Abiyoyo.
And there's our story and song by Pete Seeger. Well, the story is based on an old folktale, but the song is from Pete Seeger. And I have a surprise because the next day I have Abiyoyo Returns. See you soon.